In Decision 2020, we are introducing you to the candidates for State Senate in District 17. The district encompasses San Luis Obispo County. State Senator Bill Monning will term out the seat next January. 4 candidates are running for the position: Maria Cadenas, John Laird, John Nevill, and Vicki Nohrden. In the first half hour of Daybreak, KSBW reporter Brittany Nielsen introduces us to Cadenas and Laird.
People and planet first. Those are the first things Maria Cadenas will tell you when you ask her about her campaign for State Senate.
I'm running for the people that are being left behind. I'm running for women. I'm running for people of color. I'm running for immigrants. I'm running for the workers who are working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, and can't make it. I'm running for the California we want to build.
Cadenas is the executive director of nonprofit Santa Cruz Community Ventures, leading the way to create college savings accounts for every newborn in Santa Cruz County. She's previously worked as an associate director of the ACLU in Wisconsin. Cadenas spurred to run by her then 10-year-old daughter's concern about climate change.
We were just having a chat one night, and she said, Mom, we gotta stop using plastic because I have to save the earth. And she was 10, and it hit me in that moment that we're asking so much of our children and making them carry this weight.
That's why, as state senator, she would prioritize the environment.
This is a very critical time in a juncture in our history. This is not about what do we conserve in environmental structure or what do we build in housing. They're all interconnected, and we have to approach legislature that way.
Next on our list of priorities, housing.
Really focusing on density and walkable communities as part of the climate component that is part of it. And we just need to build more across all income levels.
Healthcare and education, her next objectives.
Everybody should have access to it, but especially for rural communities, we need to increase the Medicare, Medi-Cal reimbursement rates so that we have specialists coming to our area.
And true to her interconnected approach to issues, she says pay equity needs to be an underlying issue in each of these goals at the state level. John Laird also running to represent District 17 in the state Senate race. He served on the Santa Cruz City Council and as mayor in the 1980s, as assembly member for the 27th District for 3 terms, and most recently served as secretary for natural resources under former Governor Jerry Brown. For Laird, climate comes first.
So we'll have infrastructure near the ocean, we have housing near the oceans. We have the 3 airports in the San Francisco Bay Area that would all be threatened by a minimum sea level rise. We're really going to have to arm ourselves on that side, but we really have to lower emissions. California has taken the lead. I was a co-author of AB 32 that basically said we would return in 2020 to the level of emissions we had in 1990. We have met that goal, but now we have to go to the next goal, and we have to do it with some urgency.
Laird also wants urgency in addressing the housing crisis.
In the urban areas, we can't do single-family zoning. We're going to have to make sure there's multi-unit buildings built at a record clip near transit in the real urbanized areas. What we're really missing is affordable housing at the middle and lower income level, and that's going to require some state resources. The state's going to have to step in to help with that, to make that possible, and I look forward to being instrumental in that.
Laird also wants to protect health care, specifically preserving Obamacare and realigning existing funding to provide care for Californians. He's adamant about making sure education is affordable and attracting the next generation of teachers. Maria Cadenas and John Laird, 2 of 4 candidates running for state senate in District 17. The top 2 vote getters will run against each other in November.